Hey there, GGB viewers. I'm Gmo, and I'm going to talk about just some of the video game releases being released in April. Have a look.
First up is Dead Island Riptide. Dead Island Riptide takes off immediately after the first game, where the heroes are being rescued on a helicopter and taken to a military ship. But when a furious storm hits and the virus suddenly spreads throughout the crew, the nightmare starts all over again, leaving hope drowning in the rising tides. Expect lots of hordes and mayhem, along with the use of a new chainsaw weapon. That's what I'm excited for. Dead Rising Riptide will be released in two editions. Normal edition, which will include the game, a steel case, when one pre-orders the game. And then the collector's edition, which will include the special edition Dead Island Riptide, a travel suitcase, a bobblehead figurine, a bottle opener, a wooden keychain with a bungalow key, and in-game unlockable contents, and a digital map. Be sure to pick yours up next month. Next up, we have Star Trek. Star Trek is an upcoming third-person action-adventure game similar to that of Gears of War and Mass Effect series.
New Vulcan is dead ahead, Captain.
We can begin orbiting maneuvers in 5 minutes, sir.
Any response yet?
Hails met with silence, sir.
Sulu, take the bridge. Spock, coming with me.
The game is expected to be a single-player action game with cooperative gameplay elements, allowing two people to control Kirk and Spock.
First. Definitely more prudent, not nearly as much fun.
Here comes the cavalry!
Each character has their own unique gameplay style, with Kirk having the shoot 'em up and Spock with the stealth. Expect this game to be released April 23rd.
It will not take them long to get through.
Injustice: Gods Among Us. Injustice involves one-on-one matches within a two-dimensional plane in a three-dimensional world. Each match consists of one round, however each player has 2 health bars. Each character has their own specific traits and powers. Certain levels are Batcave, Watchtower, and the Fortress of Solitude. Similar to Mortal Kombat vs. DC Universe, there is a story mode where characters will progress throughout the story fighting different characters, villains and heroes alike. So if you're looking for a Batman vs. Superman mashup, this is the game to play. Game releases April 16th. One video game I'm particularly excited for is Defiance. Defiance is a sci-fi themed open world third-person shooter from Trion Worlds. Defiance takes place on Earth several decades in the future, and it is tied to the sci-fi show of the same name. The game takes place in San Francisco after a massive worldwide terraforming event led to the alteration of the landscape, the fall of plants and animal species, and the rise of a new species. Several alien species come to Earth to set up a new home, which led to a war further devastating the planet. After the war, both humans and the aliens, known as Votans, learn to live side by side. Unlike other games where you have classes to pick from, you actually create your own origin story. And unlike other MMOs, you have a huge input on how your character will look. The game releases April 2nd, 2013. And that concludes GGB Gamers this month in gaming. Hope to see you next month.